today? It's another Mix It Up podcast. I'm your host, Joel Hawkins, and I'm here with my buddy.
Hey, Joel.
Now, this video we're doing today is a special one I brought for Age, because he has not heard it. I want him to hear it.
Curveball is what it is.
It's definitely a curveball. Okay, so I actually haven't heard it in a couple years, but I found this a long time ago, and I was actually really impressed with it because I did not expect it. Eddie Murphy.
Actor.
Not a comedy special. Eddie Murphy, Red Light, featuring Snoop line. It's not party all the time, Eddie Murphy. It's definitely Eddie Murphy in his older age, writing some actually pretty amazing stuff that I didn't expect in any way. But his voice has always fit it perfectly. Don't know why he didn't do this style like 40 years ago. It probably would have been better off. But yeah, so we're going to check that out today, Red Light. Today, we're going to be checking that out. And I know it's not going to get a lot of views. And I know you guys aren't going to pay attention to it because you pay attention to what you want, which is cool because that's the way it's supposed to be. You pay attention to what you like. As soon as we actually have fans who like us, then they'll watch what we want them to watch. I hope that happens soon. I am hopeful.
Here's hoping.
So yeah, we're going to be checking out Eddie Murphy, Red Light, featuring Snoop line.
We can roll, we can breathe, we can talk.
Okay.
Want to know the one thing that I did not like the most?
Snoop line. Because he was singing instead of actually rapping.
And then the mixing on it sounded like it was dubbed, but it wasn't.
It was like a dual layer
itself. Yeah.
where he was like off a half a note.
Yeah.
Where it was like, like that.
Normally the rap line comes in and it just like amps up the song, but I felt like it
just dragged it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Snoop, look, rappers they gotta try stuff out. They gotta evolve. They gotta play around with things. You're not always gonna have hits. It just sucks for Eddie Murphy that this was the song Snoop Lion tried it out on.
It was a good song and then
just dragged it down.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
The first time I heard it, I was like, I got almost all the way through it, and I was like, dude, this is a really jamming. Like, it reminded me, Damien, reminded me of Bob. It reminded me of just pure reggae, right? Like, had a story to tell, was trying to talk about the world in the way it, kind of like a State of the Union address, but a real one, you know? It more of a local State of the Union. But then it's like Snoop Lion comes in and you're like, why did you choose to do it that way? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it was like horrible and I can't believe it ruined the song. It dragged the song down, true.
Yeah.
And it didn't make sense why he did it that way. Because if he'd have done just a rap line, like 16 bars, it would have amped the whole fucking song up. But he almost went like a weird, and I don't know, maybe it was Eddie Murphy. Maybe Eddie Murphy was like, I don't want to rap on it. I want you to sing rap or something like that, like Drake style or something. He was like, I don't do that. If I'd have been Eddie Murphy and said that, and then Snoop Lion looked at him and go, well, then get Drake. Why are you getting me on? Because I think a Snoop verse, like a pure Snoop rap verse, would have been dope for that.
Yeah.
It would have brought everything up to it. Because he literally could have talked about, because he came from that neighborhood, from that life. He could have talked about it. But he I don't know, man. I mean, he's definitely, Snoop Lion in this day and age is more about peace and understanding and growth, which is great and amazing. But I think him telling a little bit of truth right here would have been like a, like a church moment where you kind of feel like you're connecting to something instantly, you know? So yeah, but Eddie Murphy, his voice was made for reggae.
Yeah.
It sounds so much better than anything he's ever sang.
Just play the party all the time. I mean, it's right there.
I don't want to. No. Don't get me wrong. The first time I heard that was probably in the 90s. When I was old enough and I snuck out and watched Raw and Delirious for the first time. And I was like, oh my God. Now, what I grew up on Eddie Murphy as was Axel. He's in Beverly Hills Cop. Dude, I watched the crap out of those movies. And I will never forget the theme song till the day that I die. I mean, that will forever be in my mind till the day I die. I'll be on my deathbed. They'll be like, you want to hear? Like, that's what I'll sing. And they'll be like, that's not a song, Dad. And I'll be like, I didn't have children. Yeah. But that's what I'll sing. It's just crazy, man. I really think Eddie Murphy, if he had started out doing reggae style shit, I think he would have had a music career with his comedy, with his acting career. I think he would have had that.
Reggae is really
because when he did
right
Party
now.
All the Time, he never did music again for a long time.
Yeah.
Because this came out 10 years ago. That was the first music I'd ever heard from him since then. And Red Light's actually a really good freaking song. Like, it's a really good song. I want to hear the rest of the album. I haven't done it because I'm a jerk, but I need to hear it now. It's just the Snoop line part does drag the song down. It just makes you feel sad. Good job to Eddie Murphy, though.
Yeah, to Eddie.
Like, just dope. And Snoop, I'm not trying to rag on you if you ever see this. We actually love you a lot, but It's just
that song just didn't work out.
Nah, it didn't work out. It was not my flavor at all. Anyways, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when new things are coming out. And better health, better wealth, my friends. Stay classy, San Diego. I can't believe I did that. That was from the last video. My bad. I'll cut it out, kind of.
I'll just leave it there.